Good evening, everyone, and welcome to my new series, Quick Reviews, where I just do a quick look at an action figure and just treat it like any of my normal reviews. These will mostly be YouTube shorts, but I decided to make the first one a long form to be special, just to show how special these are. And from the first quick review, I'm going to do the Marvel Legends Retro Card Green Goblin. Now, you might be asking, why am I doing these? Well, I'm a kid. Even though I am a kid who has import figures, I can't always get them as easy because, I do chores and do some lawns to get them, so I can't get them as fast. I can get Marvel Legends a lot faster. So these are just so I can still make some figure reviews. So, I just wanted to get that off my chest so we can get into the review of this figure. So first I just want to go over the packaging of this figure real quick. It is the retro card line. I love how these things look. We got the Spider-Man logo, I always loved it. We got a nice art of the Green Goblin card where you can see the figure on the inside. And on the back, you see other figures on the way. I really want this Electro, and I want the Gwen Stacy and this Peter Parker. The Spider-Man looks pretty cool. Also, just a quick description of the guy. One of the few who knows that Spider-Man is really Peter Parker. The Green Goblin is perhaps the web slinger's greatest foe. So, time to get into the quick review of the figure. First of all, for looks, he looks really good. We actually have a reference of what it looks like on the packaging. I think it looks pretty solid. I was a little bothered by all these little, I don't know, I was bothered by the texture of it, but honestly, not bothered by it anymore. And of course, he does have the pins. I don't know when he came out. I got him at a store larger than life. Good place to get Marvel Legends. Not a good place for the wallet, though. I paid $40 for this figure. I think that's a little too much, but I did need Green Goblin in the collection. He is my favorite Spider-Man villain, after all. But I still think he looks great. I love the look. I love the statue. I love the comic look. I prefer Willem Dafoe's Goblin, good old Willem the Goat. But I think this is still a really nice look for the Green Goblin. It's a classic look. You can never go wrong with his classic look. So, after we're going to get into his articulation, his head is on that dumbbell joint, which gives him great range. Of course, he can't look up and sideways at the same time, but I don't really mind that. As long as we still get good head range there. No butterfly joints, which sucks, but I am used to no butterfly joints. Arms don't move up as high as I want to. That's probably a Marvel Legends issue, that the joint is just so tight. But Amazing Fantasy, shoot! Absolutely no technical difficulties later. Absolutely no idiot knocked down his own camera. No, that never happened. But yeah, I'm used to figures with no butterfly joint. Well, let's be honest, when we were all kids, we never had figures with butterfly joints when we were little kids. So it's something we honestly got used to. So, moves all the way around, moves up. I already kind of mentioned that. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. And of course, we get the wrist hinge for Marvel Legends. And now we have a swivel. This swivels around. I would like some more ab crunch and just overall better ab movement, but it's fine enough. It's not a Spider-Man. Legs spread out a good amount. Thighs swivel. Legs move up this high. Double jointed knees. Boot cut, which is really nice to have for Green Goblin. And then nice ankle rockers. His articulation is really nice. Pull off this pose. If you're a true Spider-Man fan, you know what this pose means. If you're a true Spider-Man fan. But yeah, I think he looks great. Now let's get on to his accessories. He only has 3 though. First up, we get the Norman Osborn head. I like how it looks. Looks nice. Then we get a little pumpkin bomb. I would like a second one that's just typical, none of this green stuff on it. I'd like to have it, but I would like another one. But of course, it can't be Green Goblin without his iconic. It's fine. It doesn't move like the Mezco or even the one for the No Way Home line. But I still think it's nice, you just, put his feet in there. And boom. But I got a question for Hasbro. Why does it feel like Green Goblin never has extra hands? Wait, let me come back real quick. One quick research later, and yeah, for some reason, with all that Green Goblin, they never give him alternate hands. What is it with that? Green Goblin never gets alternate hands. I don't mind it. like I said, like my 2012 TMNT figures, I still think that peak, but you know, they don't have they don't have any alternate hands, even though they can probably pop it off. But still, why is it no Green Goblin? I know for a fact that this Spider-Man has alternate fist, and probably all the others. I think I saw this Electro at the same place, and he had like alternate electric hands. So why is it never that Green Goblin gets alternate hands? It's just weird, you know? Just kind of weird they never give Green Goblin his own hands. But overall, I still like the figure. I really like all these fun little accessories. I still have fun with him. Also, one thing, this back freaking annoys me. But luckily, you can't take it off. It annoys me of how flimsy it is. And also, when you replace the head, this piece will come off. So, I recommend keeping a good eye on it. If you don't want to lose it. And also, it's a little annoying when you got to do a head swap. But yeah, I don't have any other figures to compare him to. So I'm just going to show off a few poses of this figure real quick.
Godspeed, Spider-Man.